Hey y'all, what's good? Trying to see who else gonna mosey on up in here. Child, they was nice today, baby. I got home early, took a shower. Um, took me 3 Tylenols because I had a headache the size of Safari's penis. And I feel a little bit better, so I decided to get up here for a little bit and just gag y'all since I'm home early. Because I got stuff to do tonight. Let's see who up in here. Who up in here? Hey Dominique, hey Cassandra, hey Mama, hey Gabrielle, Miss Witt, Prophet Maid, what you got going on? Hey Stacy, Joshua, is that Jerica? Hey Eslyn, hey Jennifer, hey Chantel. What y'all got going on, child? Brandon, Ashford, what's happening? What's T? What's T? What's T? Hey, what's that? Tanisha? I'm horrible with names. So don't feel no types of ways. Yes, Miss Ann, Norfolk in the building, Chicago Secret. What y'all got going on? Child, my ex calling me now, honey. He gonna have to wait. I called him earlier. What's good, Nicole? What's good? I see people popping in and popping out. It's all good. It's all good. I understand. Y'all probably at work, child. So, because I'm not going to be up here long. So let me go on ahead and start this off right. Oh, first and foremost, I'm going to, I talked about that in my last live, baby. Go look it up in my last live. I'm starting something new. Y'all know the email address is scrolling down at the bottom. To anybody that needs advice about your man, your cheering, your job, your career, life, religion, whatever, just email it to me, and I'm gonna start doing either it'll be live or it'll be pre-recorded, and I'm gonna give y'all advice. Okay, I'm thinking about calling it "Give Me the Real Tea." I think that's what I'm gonna start calling. So for those of you all that y'all need advice about anything, relationships, sex, religion, jobs, whatever, email me, tlsmithteatalk@gmail.com. I'll probably do it depending on how many I get. I'll probably do it maybe twice out the week. I'll get up here and you know what I'm saying, read off whatever it is that y'all got going on, and then I give my advice up here as I get it. So that's something new that I'm gonna start doing. So if y'all got anything that y'all want to share with me, if y'all need any points of advice, or if you just want to get something off your chest that you can't tell it to the person that made you angry, go on ahead and let me know, and I'll get them together for you. So the first news, dear Lord God in heaven, is Miss Diana Williams. No, she ain't did nothing to me before y'all ask. This girl ain't did nothing to me. She went live, I want to say last week, and basically gave us, a little tidbit of the standings of Bring It and where Bring It is now, as far as whether it's coming back, has it been canceled, or anything of the sort. So the T, according to me, that's a good name. I like that name. So I don't want y'all to hear from me. I want y'all to hear from the horse's mouth. Listen, Diana, should you ever see this, listen, that won't even no gag. Okay, that won't even no gag. I just wanted y'all to hear from the horse's mouth, so y'all will know the goings on of what's going on. So here it is.
Georgia, the girls that were on the show were graduating. Those young ladies were graduating, and they were going to college, and everyone else had a lot of other things that they wanted to do, meaning They had a lot of other things they wanted to do, meaning finally have a life, finally be able to just go to the mall and be normal and be regular, finally able to spend time with family, catch up with family, etc., etc. So the answer is, again, I still don't know. Has the show been canceled? No. See, I would know if the show was canceled because I would have gotten an email and the network would have stopped communicating with me. Has the network stopped communicating with me? No. Have you been talking to the network? Yes. And see, the thing is, because I've had these conversations with the network, with different producers from the network, and about the show, I know for a fact the show is not canceled. What we all have to understand is that there are a lot of things in the midst of filming and production that have to take place in order for anything to happen. Well, Diana, what are those things? Okay, well, say what needs to be said without all of the extra, without all of what extra. Stay focused, Diana. So this is the thing. I don't, again, because she threw me off with that. That's just the thing. See what I'm saying? Like, you want to know, and I'm telling you in a manner to where everybody could understand, but it's still never good enough. And that's so unfortunate because I don't have to say anything. I could have just kept my mouth closed and went on with my everyday life. But anyway, so again, living in Atlanta, Georgia, there are so many different rules. There are so many different rules when it comes to child labor laws and when it comes to working.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. So basically the rest of what she was saying was what we done already heard from the Jackson team. They do have child labor laws. You know, depending on how old that the child is, they can't be filmed after 10 o'clock and, you know, down to the Jackson. They have practice way past 10 o'clock sometimes and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, they're trying to get it so that, you know, the ratings will go down because everybody's been used to the same group of girls. And with the Atlanta team, there's whole new girls and whole new mothers and a new captain, which is Princess. And, you know, people don't know how they're going to fare with all of that. And this is a business. Okay, as much as y'all love the kids, this is a business. Okay, and Pilgrim Studios and Lifetime got to make their money. And if they feel that what they're giving ain't adequate enough, they're going to be dropped. So I understand what that. You know what? Diana honestly wasn't mad. Look, I get it. Listen, sometimes, because me and Coyote had this out the last time, so I understand how Diana felt in that moment. You know, a lot of people need to understand she really don't have to get up here and say a damn thing. So you need to be lucky that she was saying anything. So basically what she's saying is the show is not canceled, that the show is still trying to work around, trying to keep people interested in the new girls and the new dollhouse and the new moms and the new competition and the new teams and every damn thing like that. I understand where she's coming from. I'm glad that she came up here and said her little 2 cents and what she had to say. So now we can move on from it. That got sent to me. So it was only right that I got up here and talked about it because for all intents and purposes, I did like Bring It. Even though the last couple of seasons was tied through and delayed, dusty and late, I still, you know, enjoyed the girls or whatever the case may be. And the fact of the matter is a lot of the subscribers that I had before at the very beginning were from Marcha Band reviews and Bring It reviews. So, you know, I can't just say, oh, it's a new breaker coming out, but I'm not going to watch it and review it. I can't do that because a lot of y'all came from way back years when I was doing Bring It. So we're going to see what they got. Hey, Christina. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Hey, Spooky, dear God. So, Real Housewives of Potomac came on last night. Y'all, if y'all didn't see Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all really missed out. It was actually really, really good. Okay. It gave me a lot of what Atlanta did not. Okay. Are you and Coyote still cool? Yeah, I ain't got no problem with her. It gave us a lot of what Atlanta did not. So I'm all here for it. It was actually really good. A really good opener to the season. I can't wait. Why do y'all think, the ones that watch the show, what do y'all think triggered Monique snatching Candace ball? Now don't get me wrong. I'm like everybody else. She asked her to do it, so she did it. I'm not understanding why she mad. But I would love to know the crux of exactly what happened. And I hope we get to that really soon, because we just saw them last night and she got invited to her first year anniversary party. So how do y'all go from partying to breaking bread together to Monique snatching every last piece of a cackalon out that woman's head? I really want to know. Probably said something about her kids. Could have. You know what? And see, that's why I gave Giselle that little bit of tidbit on the side of my screen. I really wish Miss Girl would just give me the green light. Like, she don't even have to come up here and say anything, because I get it. This is this woman's life, and I'm more than sure people are gonna try to get her much. Spilling all the Donkey Kong daddy teas. Why, I don't know. He's a charlatan. He's a fraud. And for him to be up in the pulpit, that's not good. See, I don't care who you are. This is why people are running away from the church and Christianity now. And it's up to people like us to set the standard and say, no, I'm not putting up with that. You don't have to be perfect, but you are clearly running around town doing whatever it is that you want to do, acting reckless. And you don't have the right to be in the pulpit to try to damn people to damnation. When you running around here doing the same damn thing, I ain't with it. I'm not for it. And I think until we really start speaking out on it, nothing is going to change. You can't just leave the church and expect it to change. There's no change in that. We got to speak up. So I really wish, given everything that Miss Girl got going on, that she actually gets up here and tell her truth. But I can't make her do that. And I'm not going to go into in depth or details about what that young lady told me, because at the end of the day, you know, I still want to pride myself on having my channel being some sort of decency and integrity. So, you know, I just want her to give me the green light. Because, baby, all the tea that she spilled on me, that little screenshot I gave y'all won't nothing compared to the real that this lady done gave me about that gorilla looking ass man. That them daughters are not here for. Which is why I tell y'all all the time, you people with kids who feel like y'all kids are dumb and slow and retarded and they don't know what's going on. Y'all see how Giselle's daughters got her together? Even the daughter that had on the new birth sweatshirt was like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. I already seen everything that he put you through. I'm not here for this. I don't know why you doing it. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're expecting to gain out of it. But I'm not here for it. So, you know. Then we got Robin and Devil Dick. I'm not liking Devil Dick with this. I don't like it with this. I like him when he was just clean shaven. He looks a lot more younger and youthful and lay downable than, you know, with all of this going on. Giselle ain't dragged me, girl. What you talk about? Giselle ain't dragged me. If Giselle know better, Giselle will leave me alone. Because I'm sitting on a lot of Giselle's tea. So if she know better, she'll leave me alone. Thank you for the cash app, boo-boo. I appreciate you. Mwah. Gotta go, but this is for the little bit of tea I was able to get. I love you and I love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, boo. Mwah. I try my hardest to give y'all the tea as I get it. But yeah, if Giselle know better, she leave me alone because I'm sitting on way too much of Giselle T. She better go on somewhere. That's number one. Number two, I just want Giselle to come up off of it. Like, y'all was in the middle of filming when the tea came out that all of this was fake. And like I said in my review, and it's what I got from one of my confidential informants down to Truly Original, that they told Giselle if she don't have a man, her ass will not be back for a 5th season. She was about to be canned. So I get why she went to Jamal Bryant, and I get why Jamal Bryant is going on ahead and doing this, because this woman, you know, he already got a new baby that he got to take care of. He can't take care of that new baby and her. What's good, ScottyByNatureTV? Yes, what's up, Scotty? So Giselle know better. She better leave me alone. What was up with Karen's confessional look? Like, y'all, Karen confessional look, I hated it. I think out of everybody, she got to be the worst. It just looked horrible on her. It did. That blonde wig matched that pasty ass makeup, but you could still see the cracks and crevices, peaks and valleys all down her face. I won't here for it. That tangerine colored dress that she had on, I won't here for it. It was just, it won't, Mama Karen, come on, Mama Karen. You've been through some things, Mama. You know some things. Like, why would you get it? Then you got the nerve to shade Wendy looking the way you looking down at your confessional. I just won't hear for it. I want the Giselle T. I can't do that because Miss Girl gave me that confidentially. All right. And I told y'all, I pride myself on having some level of integrity. And until she give me the green light to really dig my claws into Giselle the way I want to, I'm not as tempting as it is. That's why I gave y'all that little screenshot that I did so that y'all could trust. I don't have no reason to lie to y'all. I have so much dirt that on a lot of these people that Truly Original and you know, people that dibble and dabble with these people. Like I said, I don't know all of my T-subs. I don't know them until they hit me up. Just like how on Marriage Boot Camp, Medina's brother give me all kind of tea on Medina and the nonsense that he got going on. You know, that I would love to spill, but until he give me the green light, I can't. I'm just not gonna do it, because that's how you burn your bridges with people. So I'm just not gonna do it. Some girl named Coyote the other day, Scotty, decided to give me much because I said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I behold a Hazel E as Uglacious. And she said that she behold her as beautiful. And I said, well, fine, sis, that's on you. But to me, she looked like that avatar picture that you got. And it was of a big-eyed alien and whatever it was. And then she tried to give me a little light. And I said I won't go in on her because she always supports the channel. I didn't understand why she got in her feelings over Hazel Lee, in my opinion, of Hazel Lee. But, you know, I let her live. Right. Like, I want to understand the situation between Sharice and Monique. On the second season, Monique clearly said that she was friends with Sharice. Sharice was the one that brought her on. So how did they go from that to now she spreading rumors about her and her family, and she don't see it for her? Like, I want to know. And then when the producer asked her, well, what did she say, Monique? Monique said, oh, well, I'm not going to talk about her on this show. Why not? We can't get you to shut up about any damn thing else. Why won't you spill this little piece of tea? Why not? I want to know what Sharice said. Because if it was something messy, I can go in and laugh. But I can't go in and laugh because you're not telling us what the lady that said. You low-key already spilled Medina's tea. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The only thing I spilled about Medina was that the storyline was fake. But that was, no. He gave me real inside backstory, backdrop on him And when he was with Claudia Jordan, yeah, he done spilled all of that to me. Scotty says Sharice is messy as well. Listen, I don't really know too much about Sharice. I know on the first season I won't feel in Sharice because to me she was just, I don't know, to me she was just a hood rat in a nice dress. Like that's really all that Sharice gave me. I'm just gonna be straight up real. She gave me a hood rat that married well in a nice dress. That's just what she gave me. But then when that man humbled her ass and divorced her, she got a little bit humble. She had to humble it up a little bit. I still don't really have an issue with Sharice, but I still want to know what Sharice all said to Monique. That I do want to see. Monique, that could be a storyline for you. Okay. Now what I did go up for Monique for was when she put Chase on that potty. Listen, I told y'all in my review last night, girl, Pampers cost the same amount as a Buick and Pontiac these days. So I won't mad at her for going ahead. Girl, potty train them early, sis. Okay? Because these days, a lot of people be like, I got to pay my rent, but my baby need Pampers. Like, if you go on ahead and just potty train them early, you can get your rent paid on time. Look at how God worked. They did say Sharice was going to pop up a bit this season. Yeah, obviously, because I was not expecting her to show up at Candace's event. I didn't even know she knew Candace. What else? Giselle and Robin getting all up and through their feelings and then they bag because Candace asked her mama and Karen to speak some pearls of wisdom on their marriage. And like I said in my review, Candace, Giselle, y'all are not the advocates or the go-tos about happy marriages, happy wives, happy lives, none of that. Y'all are the complete opposite of that. That's why that woman ain't asked y'all to speak. What are y'all gonna say? What pearl of wisdom could you bestow on these two young people that just got married? None. Don't even answer it. None. Y'all ain't got nothing to say when it comes to good marriages, how to keep your man, how to keep your finances, Robin. Y'all can't speak about nothing. That's why they didn't ask y'all. Get out your bag. What else went on last night? I'm giving y'all a cliff note. What else went on last night? Help me out, Scotty. You watch. What else went on last night? The thing that Giselle does that pisses me off the most, and she tried to call Candace out on it last night, but Giselle, you ain't nothing but the pot calling the kettle black. Because Candace and Giselle do the same damn thing. They throw their shade, but then when somebody catch them on their shade and then they go to getting their ass about it, then it becomes, oh, I didn't mean it like that. That wasn't the way that I meant it. Oh, that's the way you took it. I'm sorry, but that ain't the way that I meant. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. And as much as I don't see it for Candace, I believe Candace's version of the story. Nah, I only went in on you in response of what you said about me and my house. That quite frankly is way better and more luxurious than that little house on the Prairie 2 shed that you living in, girl. Talk about something you about to have a 2-story master bedroom. Girl, bye. They miserable anyway. They are. Misery not only loves company, it demands it. I tell y'all that all the time. And because y'all both miserable, y'all want to make everybody else miserable, and I'm just not here for it. Did you see T.S. Madison and Gio call into the Armand? No, because I don't deal with Armand Wiggins. You know that. Thank you for the cash chat, boo. Mwah. I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you so much. But girl, let me tell y'all something. Listen, when Ashley called Candace a hamster looking asshole, girl, I fell out my seat. I fell out my seat. I died. I was just done. I was over it from that point, and I had nothing else to say. I died. I said, you better read, Ashley. Read. And then when they put Candace's picture up next to a hamster, I came here for the laughs, T fam. I lost my grandmama yesterday. She was going to be 83 on the 31st of this month. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Dylan. I'm really sorry for your loss, boo. And I'm glad I could be here to put a smile on your face during a tough time like this. I really do. Y'all definitely keep Dylan and his family in his prayers. Robin is trash. Ron picked her thinking she was something special and she ruined his life. That's on him. Listen, look, his name is not Juan. His name is Devil Dick, okay? His name is Devil Dick because that's exactly what he got. That's why she's so gung-ho with trying to marry this man again. And I'm sorry. No. I feel like after the love is gone, ain't no need to try to hold on to it. Unless they tried to give Robin the same thing that they gave Giselle. Look, if you ain't got no man, you ain't gonna have no paycheck. And Juan, like, listen, you done already messed up my money one time in my life. You ain't finna do it again. So if I got to get up here and fake and fraud for these people just so that you can stay up here and get your own damn money, that's just what I'm gonna do. And it's like I said in my review. If Giselle would just say that, I would be here for it. I would play right on along with it because I don't want nobody to lose their bag. But Monique had no problem confronting her mother-in-law. So what's the holdup? C-Dub? I don't know, child. I don't know. Speaking of that, when they did that montage about their reaction to her getting with Jamal, the best two reads came from Monique and Karen. Monique said, well, girl, I guess she trying to steal all the tithes and offers from the church again. Yes, God, Monique. And Karen said, I don't have no comment. I lived. Working right now, all about that check. I know that's right, Prophet Made. All about they check. Yes, God did. Prophet Made, send me $1. Because Prophet got that money. Child. Candace's mama is a trip. Candace's mama is a complete trip. But it's just like Karen. Like when Karen shaded Wendy, it was so left field for me. And I don't know where Wendy touched Karen at that was inappropriate enough for her to do that. But I lived for it, though. I don't know why. I guess because she like the mother of the group, I'm going to just let Karen have it. Monique posted that they'll be releasing episode 2 early. And it comes out tonight. She's having a Twitter watch party. Oh, dear God. Well, I'm going to have to record it because we going to. And speaking of, Candace's mother should have been on the show. Yeah, I do. I think Candace's mama should have been on the show too. Well, listen, if it do come on tonight, I thank God I got DVR because the Just Us League will be doing an interview on Scotty's page, ScottyByNatureTV. I mean, I think you could still find it under his old name. I think you can still, but he did change his name. Hold on. To that right there, ScottyByNatureTV. Y'all make sure to head on over there to his channel tonight at 8 o'clock because we are going to be doing an interview with Brandon Carson, who didn't last long on G Status ATL Hustle. Apparently, he got a lot to say. And, I feel as though he deserves his just due. They don't mind shading him and talking about his OnlyFans and this, that, and this. So, he gonna get up here. I hope he spills some tea. He said you can still find it under Mr. Still Standing. That's what I figured. So, definitely head over tonight, 8 o'clock sharp. Not black people, 8 o'clock. Okay, not this 8 o'clock. This 8 o'clock. Okay, if you show up at 8 o'clock, your ass is late. And y'all come on down there and get those gags and teas, and I'm just gonna have to DVR the Potomac Housewives, because I had no idea they were showing episode 2 tonight. I really didn't. Y'all laugh with Delicious and S. Dot. Excellent job, guys. Thank you. Hey, sis. What you got going on, girl? Really B is in the building. What you got going on, Really B? What's T, Really B? Girl, I know you over there vacating and all that. So you want to invite me to come vacate with you? I'd have vacated with you. Ain't you in Maryland? That's what, 3-4 hours away from me? I'd have vacated with you. Diana Williams from Bring It. She went live last week and said that Bring It isn't canceled and that they're just trying to figure out a way to, do the show and have all of the new girls there so they don't lose money out their pockets and then they do get canceled. And I felt the need to bring it up because a lot of my subscribers earlier on came from Bring It. So I said if the show does come back out because of that, I will watch it and review it. So thank you, Prophet Maid. For demand, damn it, it's my Facebook salute. Oh, okay. Thank you for giving it to me. I'm gonna follow you on Facebook when I get off here. I'm gonna follow you on Facebook. You better follow my ass back too. Yeah. Oh, your vacation over, child. Look, I know the feeling. I saw you. Scotty did his review for Potomac last night, and also Really B TV. So make sure y'all head over to Really B page and go show her some love and some support on her review of Real Housewives of Potomac. No, it won't just $1, Sean. It won't just $1. I ain't know he was gonna send me nothing. I was playing with him. She said that he really said just $1. No, it won't just $1. I appreciate him. I was just playing with him. I didn't think he was gonna send me that. But Prophet always be blessing me, dropping me a little here, a little there, and it's greatly appreciated. It really is. So yeah, head over to Really B TV page for Potomac reviews as well as Scotty. I think we're the only 3 that do it. Definitely head over to Really B's page, El Teddy 27 and Abby reviews and the Cat's Meow for P Valley that I didn't see last night because I was busy with Potomac. I'm still gonna give y'all P Valley. You're welcome, sis. I love you. I'm still gonna give y'all P Valley. I just gotta watch it first. Now I ain't saying it's gonna be tonight. I ain't saying it's gonna be tomorrow either, but you definitely gonna get it sometime this week. Because I really ain't even feel like getting on camera. So it's definitely gonna be this week. I DVR'd it last night, so I'll be able to watch it. But definitely make sure that y'all are gonna be you gonna be on the interview tonight. Cause I can't wait to hear what Brandon got to say, honey. I really want Brandon to just give it to us. Brandon, I want you to give it to us. Don't hold nothing back. They ain't hold back shading you, so I don't want you to hold back shading them. I really hope Brandon come up here and just give us his bare bones. You understand me? Because the way they did that, boy, I just won't hear for it. Even though I feel like he knew what he was asking for when he signed up, but at the end of the day, when you got production being shady, that's a problem for me. You know what I mean? Like, that is a problem for me. So I really hope he give me what we want. P Valley was so good. Is it only 8 episodes? Yeah, it's only 8 episodes. I don't watch The Chi. I used to watch The Chi, and I keep saying I'm gonna watch The Chi, but I be watching other stuff and other things be going on, and it kind of get in the way. You know what I mean? I didn't listen to the new Brandy album, but I will. I will, and I'm going to review it, but I'm telling y'all right now, she is not the vocal Bible. So do not come up here with the, oh, she the vocal. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that, but I am going to listen to the album. I am, because I was interested. So I'm going to listen to it. Y'all don't like Brandon T because he walked in on the damn photo shoot. I don't have a problem with Brandon. I don't have a problem with Brandon. I don't have no problem. Listen, Brandon didn't stay on the show long enough for me to get to have a problem with him. Everybody else is the one who seems to have an issue with Brandon. And because Brandon quit the show, basically, you know what I mean? You know, he didn't get his fair chance to speak his piece. So that's really what we do as a panel. Even though we talk our shit, we still gonna give a person a chance to get up here and really like give it to us. You know what I mean? She the vocal sketch pad. Dylan, I'm not dealing with you. Scotty gonna get me for talking about. Listen, I love Brandy. Look, I can prove it. I can prove it. Give me 1 second. I love Brandy. See? I love Brandy. It's no shade. I love Brandy. Don't get me wrong. I love her. Never Say Never was the best in my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. Never Say Never was the best for me. I love Brandy. But she ain't no vocal Bible. I mean, and we could argue about that till the cows come on. You said I could prove it and pull out the dead phone. Right, I could prove it. I could prove it. I love her. It's no shade to Brandy at all. She just ain't no vocal Bible. And y'all not going to convince me that she is. People think just because a singer can run all over a track that they the best all the time. Listen, it's the same as it was when I talked about Beyonce's video for her song Black King or whatever the case may be. Scotty said, y'all better find y'all life somewhere. He is not a Brandy stan. Okay? Well, youngrichskinny.org is a Brandy stan. She said, baby, don't do Brandy. She'll pull up on all us hoes. Well, child, I'm sorry. I love her. You saw I had her albums. I love her. But she ain't no vocal Bible. Y'all better stop that. But listen, that's just like getting back to what I said yesterday about Beyonce's video being mediocre and typical. Because it was mediocre and typical. It was. All of the colors that she had and the 50 million dancers that she had and the dance moves that she had. It's typical Beyonce. It wasn't anything that I was like, oh my God, B, you did that. You did that. The last time I felt that way about Beyonce was on her self-titled album because I won't hear for Lemonade. Period, point blank. I won't hear for. And I said that about Homecoming. B, you did that. I was here for Homecoming. You know, but I'm sorry. While I love the song, is no shade. But it was typical for me. It was, you know. It was, you know, I'll shoot and do 30 days for Brandy. Queen Whitney said she the one, so we'll respect her as such. Girl, and I love Whitney, but Whitney was cracked out of her mind, okay? Whitney smoked her kneecaps away, okay? Whitney smoked so much you saw the songs to her lyrics come up out of her throat. while she was singing. Okay, so we not gonna get, girl. She said that about Kim Barrel, and look at what Kim Barrel did. So don't no. May Whitney West P. I love me some Nippy. Okay, I love me some Nippy, but you never take the word on no crackhead. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you, Whit. I'm gonna play my favorite album from you when I get off of here. I can't do it while we up here because you two are gonna take my coin. I'm not a big fan of Brandy either. I love the. I'm gonna tell y'all, I was a fan of Brandy because she reminded me a lot of like Tony and T-Boz, you know, with the, you know, because she could, you know what I mean? Like she give you a nasty tenor, baritone, you know, type of sound. You know, you know, that's what attracted me to Brandy. And she could get high. Well, at an alto high, she could get high. You know what I'm saying? She could sing low, she could sing high. So that's what made me like Brandy a lot. You know, never say never. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can love Full Moon or whatever. Let me tell y'all something. Never say never got me through a lot. You understand me? Hey, Sexy Yellow, what you know no good, sis? Whitney had better sis than most of y'all high, and y'all let us not smoked her kneecaps off. Never take the word of a crackhead. Okay. No, we not gonna do Mother Whitney. No, we not gonna do. But I love Whitney. I just told y'all. T-Boz and Chili. Yes. Who could have done a better Cinderella at the time? I want to know. Nobody. And I don't want nobody to try to come in and redo the Black Cinderella. I don't want nobody to come back and do that. That is a classic. Leave that where that's at. Child, who you reading? What Diana did? Diana ain't do nothing. Diana came live basically to say that Bring It has not been canceled and that they are just trying to figure out a way to make people interested in the new girls and the new moms at the new dollhouse in the new state, in the new city with the new teams. That's it. Diana ain't did nothing to me. Okay? Diana ain't did nothing to me. Girl, because y'all was ready for a Diana read. Diana ain't did nothing to me. I ain't got no reason to read that woman. I'm going to review the show because Bring It got me a lot of the subscribers that I had at the beginning. So I'm going to review the show. You know. Child, I can't be bothered. I'm weak, Sexy Ella. Brandy reminds me of a drunken squirrel. Prophet May said that, y'all. There you go, youngrichskinny.org. Because I ain't say that. He did. I'm not hating, but I think that ship has sailed. I don't think so. I think if it's promoted the right way, and like how the Jackson girls were promoted, if they promote it the right way, I don't think that ship is sailed. I think people will be interested in, because the thing is, when I was reviewing the show when they was in Jackson, everybody felt the same way. They wanted to see new girls. They wanted to see new moms. They got tired of seeing Tina ass up there doing every damn episode. Girl, Kayla graduated and Tina's still there. Kayla not there. Tina still is. We didn't know why the hell for. So now that there are new girls, new moms, new teams, new coaches, like if it's promoted the right way, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. See, now y'all, who we dragging? Look, I ain't drag Brandy because I ain't got no problems with Brandy. All I said was that she is not the vocal Bible. That was all I said. They the ones dragging her. Oop, Monique Slaughter dropped a comment under our post about Hazel Lee. Hot or not, Hazel Lee shows off her fresh face. And Monique says, if I didn't have anything nice to say, I shouldn't say anything at all. So that's all I'm going to say. So this is fresh face Hazel Lee. Y'all see it? This just came from me from Miss Witt, and it came from Hollywood. Now, listen, Moniece is flawless, baby. Yes, God, Moniece. But they say that this is Hazel fresh face. I mean, you listen. Love you, T, but I don't see it. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. That's Hazel, y'all. Fresh girl. This is Hazel, fresh off the table, honey. Like I said in my review, whoever her plastic surgeon was, baby, he deserves every award known to man. A TV award, a playwright award, a porn star award, a Teen's Choice Award. He deserves every award, medal, accolade, everything in the world. He deserves it. Because he took Hazel from Young Bird calling her a Muppet on the first season to looking halfway decent. Hazel ain't got no fresh face. Is that tiny swat? No, that's Hazel Lee with no makeup. That ain't fresh face. Hazel is ugly without the right makeup artist. Oh, weak. Look, y'all the ones dragging Hazel. Hazel, I ain't said nothing about you. Hazel, I do my reads on Marriage Boot Camp. And it's funny because some people say they don't care for Hazel on any other reality show but Marriage Boot Camp. And to be fair, hey, lovable asshole, and to be fair, when Hazel ain't on this, I'm popping, y'all a hater, I'm this, I'm that. When she's not all of that, when she's not that Hazel, I could kind of get with her. It's only when she's this, oh, I'm popping and you jealous of me and you hating me, you hating on my career, you hating on my 2 mixtapes that didn't sell, yada, yada, yada. When she's that Hazel, I'm not here for her. Because, girl, you was laying on Tierra Marie's couch on the whole first season because you had no place to go and you had no money, okay? When she's that Hazel, I'm not with her. But when she is, trying to do the work and just playing around, kikiing and lollygagging, that Hazel I can be here for. Being fair. I don't care for Nasal E on no reality show. Tiny is next level ugly. Oh, dear God. And speaking of which, somebody has sent me, so after watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all still can't see those men idea. I can't speak on that, Young Rich. I just can't. Child, when the Yala can't help you, I don't know who can. The good Lord. The good Lord. That's who can. The good Lord. Sexy Yella, the good Lord. So I read somewhere where the rapper Logic announced his retirement from rapping, and that Joe Budden went on his podcast or somebody else's podcast and basically said that Logic doesn't have the right to say that he's retiring, and how his whole album was talking about him being biracial and this, that, and this, and how he is the worst rapper in history, and yada, 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 yada. And y'all know Logic, he holds, I'm going to pull a Devon, he weighed his heart on his sleeve. And he went live crying, real tears, because that man was hurt about how Joe Budden just basically came for that man in his career like that. And my whole thing, listen, and I know so many of y'all that live up here gonna say, oh, Joe Budden was with this group of people, and Joe Budden can rap, and Joe Budden got bars, and Joe Budden can do this, and Joe Budden can do that. And the only reason why Joe Budden didn't make it was because he was cracked out and he couldn't stay off of the shit too long. And he exposed rap and this, that, and this, and blah, blah, blah. But this is my whole thing. Listen, I'm not from up here. I'm from down south. I'm from Virginia. Joe Budden, I'm gonna say this nice. Joe Budden, you may have very well been with Slaughterhouse and you did this and you did that. I'm gonna give you that. But Joe Budden, you haven't had a hit since I was a sophomore in high school. That was in 2004. We are now in 2020. You ain't had a hit since Pump It Up was debuted on You Got Served. So for you to sit up here and talk about anybody being trash, the worst rapper, the worst this, the worst that, the sad part about it is, Joe Budden, you could be everything everybody up here say that you are when you was with Slaughterhouse. But the fact of the matter is, you don't have the accolades or tracks to prove it. Don't nobody listen to Joe Budden. I can't name y'all one Joe Budden song other than Pump It Up. Like, it's okay to be honest with somebody, but it's a whole nother thing to just be a callous asshole. How hard would it have been to say, well, listen, this young man saying that he retiring, you know, I really don't rock with his music like that, but other people do. So salute to you, homeboy. Go ahead and enjoy your retirement. But yet you want to sit up here and you want to trash everybody else. Then not to mention, you going to mention about him rapping about being biracial, where you the one who got Santana out here feeling like you going to treat her like a queen because she's racially ambiguous. So what's the difference? You want to down this man because he keeps saying that he's racially ambiguous or biracial, but you run after biracial women. So I'm confused. Like I And Joe Budden, I know why you so angry, because your dick pic was sprawled all over Beyonce's internet and it won't nothing to be desired or required or wanted. Like, you know, only since Santana or women like that would want it because it's small. And, you know, girl, child, that's why Joe Budden is angry, because his dick is little. He can't measure up to real men. So he got to trash real men by any. Like, Joe Budden, you the same person that ran from the Migos. Them men wear choker chains, purses, foundation, tight jeans, like, and you running from them. You can't talk about nobody, but you running from the Migos. After Offset just got his ass whooped by somebody and they stole everything he got. And you ran from them little dudes. But you're going to sit up on your platform and talk trash about people. I'm not with it. But we're just going to move right on along. Because, you know, we just going to move right on along. You know. He got that little dick syndrome, and they're always angry and mad and upset and hating that people are doing better than him. I'm starting to feel like he may have seen Logic's dick before, and that's why he hates that young man so much, because, you know, he had a fan base out here and he's swinging. So, you know, Joe's still sexy, though. Let me tell you something. I don't want no bass head. I don't want no former bass head. I don't want a bass head that did it before and he didn't want it no more. I don't want it. You can keep it. He could be fast, sexy over there somewhere. But I'll let you have it, Joshua. I would have ran too. They look like they carry knives in their purses and pocketbooks, because let me leave the Migos alone, because quiet as it's kept, I do like the Migos. It's just jokes again. I do like the Migos. But here y'all go, ladies. Scotty talk about something. They carry knives, yeah, in their purses, and they man bags, and they clutches. They do. They sure ain't carrying it in them tight ass jeans they be wearing. Child. Joe Budden, make a hit. Joe Budden, I dare you to make a hit. And if you make a hit that stick like grits and it tops the charts on billboards, you can talk all of the shit you want about people. Talk as much trash as you can. Make a hit though. Ciao. Logic, that's what you should have told him. Instead of you getting up here strumming your pain with your fingers, you should have told him, step up, bruh. Make a hit. Everybody says that Joe Budden can wrap circles around him and the Migos and NBA Youngboy and the Baby and this, that, and this. Prove it. You ain't even got to go into the studio, bro. You could just go on ahead and do a show on your podcast. Prove what everybody is keep saying about you, because everybody that ain't from here just don't see it. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Henrietta. Lord, I ain't got no more water, y'all. I got to get my water from the dough, because I ain't go to the store yet. Raekwon friend slapped the hell out of Joe Budden. Child, that's just like when Consequence almost tore his ass up, and Tahiri had to come in on the rebound. Joe could do a versus, child. Yeah, I hate the stumble mumble rap culture too. The stumble mumble rap culture don't do nothing for me. Thank you for the cash out, boo. Mwah. I love you, baby. I appreciate you. Well, me. Look who it be. It's me, D. What's going on? It's me, D. If y'all ain't followed It's Me D, I suggest y'all go follow It's Me D. It's Me D gonna do a nasty review on well, I think he already did one on Brandy. I wonder how many Brandy fans cussed him out, just like they did the last time, which she did that song. What was that song? It's Me D, Baby Mama. And them people got mad with you, and they started, hey boo, and they started getting upset with you, child. So for those of y'all that are still up, because I'm about to get off in a minute, but I'm about to make this announcement again. I'm going to start giving people advice. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. A lot of y'all been giving me little things that I should call it. We're going to see. But the concept is I want you guys to email me the channel email address, tlsmithteatalk@gmail.com. Whatever you want advice on. Your man, your sex life, your cheering, your job, your religion, whatever it is, you and your best friend got an issue, you know your best friend slept with your man, anything, email it to me. It may be once or twice out the week. It'll be pre-recorded. I will read your letter, and then I'll give you the advice that I would want somebody to give me. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Y'all been giving me little hints. So, I'll figure out what to call it. But that's going to be a new segment that I'm going to have. Yeah, oh, Lord. So make sure y'all hit up tlsmithteatalk@gmail.com. Let me know what your plight is, and I give you some advice. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Brandy got 7 fans and 3 are her aunties. I ain't got nothing. Prophet Man, I'm not dealing with you no more today. I'm not dealing with you no more today. That should be real good. Yeah, it is. So make sure you hit me up, or you can DM me on Instagram. Follow Instagram. It's the channel name, Giving You the Real Tea. Or you can DM me on Twitter, tlsmithteatalk. You can hit me up on either one of them, or in my email address. Email me your plight. I'll pick at least 2 out the week, and should be out Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. I ain't got no time for Prophet Made. Prophet May keep turning. That's why Prophet May always be dropping cash apps on me. Because he be turning my page into a brothel. Okay, y'all see this? Quiet as it's kept. If I was born a woman, I see what you got, Prophet May. That they ain't no, you know. Hey, Lexi, where you been? My Beyonce visual album is out, though. Listen, I really won't hear for it. It's me, D. I'm going to be real. And it ain't that it was bad. It was just typical Beyonce. The colors, the scenery, you know, the dance moves. It was just typical Beyonce. Like, I'm ready for her to switch it up like she always seems to do. Y'all know every few years, Beyonce just switch it up out of nowhere. And she just reinvents herself. And it's like, come through, B. But I ain't get that this time. J.W. Lucas. I don't know who that is, Samantha. You loved it. It ain't. Hey, Khadijah. It. You know it. It fell a little flat for me. It was very typical. It was very Beyonce-esque, and I was just. I mean, you know, I don't know. I was just, maybe I'm just hard to please. That got to be what it is. It's me. I'm just hard to please. You see December fighting August. I'm so weak. I ain't dealing with y'all. You over B. I mean, listen, a lot of people is saying she need to go on ahead and hang it up and sit it on down. She done made enough money to last her children, their children, their children, that child gonna have children, that aunties that's coming up and they children. They done made enough money. They got generational wealth. I do wish Beyonce would just sit down. I do. Like, that girl been working since she was what? When did she get a Destiny's Child? 16, 17? She been working since 96. Girl, sit down. Go be, girl, go take care of your babies, girl. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be somewhere kicking my feet up on a private island that I bought with my money, so I can do that. That's what I'll be doing. They said August got beat up. By who? The producer talking about why people won't justice. Oh, no, I ain't read that. I'll read it, though, since you brought it up. Yeah, about 16, 17. Yeah, that's like telling Patty or Diana to stop. And them old hoes, you saw Patty stop. You saw she stopped. Now she making them tired-ass pies. You saw she stopped. You got to stop eventually. Like, there comes a point where there's a cutoff point. She gonna end up like Mariah. Why Dre Simba always fighting? Tramiel said the HIV pills make him go crazy. Look, I ain't dealing with G status. I'm not dealing with G status. I got too much going on. She did what Carrie Hilson told her in the Turn Me On remix. She need to go have some babies. Ooh. Still ain't listened to August. I haven't listened to it either. And everybody said it was very telling. And everybody feels like Rick Ross must have that Will Smith must have pissed in Rick Ross cornflakes or something. Because they said Rick Ross went even harder than August did. So I ain't listened to it yet. Well, you know what, It's Me D? That's something that I got to learn, because I remember when El Chapo came for me and I told him I'm the last thing he need to be worried about, because the way that his T-cell count is set up, he on borrowed time. He don't need to be running around here trying to come for me or none of my people. All right, now I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. but you're right, it's me, D. We got to stop doing that. We can't static shame people. That ain't right. Yeah, Carrie Hilson's still alive. I didn't know Dre Simba was I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that. Child. Everybody feel like because y'all keep sending me this. T.S. Madison, I mean not T.S. Madison, Lord Jesus. K. Michelle need to apologize to Tamar, and I think she should too. Now, normally I'm here for K. Michelle going in 11.5, but K. Michelle went way too hard. That girl ain't said nothing about K. Michelle when she did that interview with T.S. Madison. See, that was T.S. Madison's fault. T.S. Madison was being messy, and then Tamar had to pay the price for it. Thanks, D. I love to interview you, D. Let me stop. Scotty, what you not gonna do is flirt with It's Me D on my channel. Okay? You is not finna flirt with It's Me D on my channel. Alright? She don't need to apologize to her. I think she do, Scotty, because look, and I don't even see it for Tamar Braxton like that. But Tamar didn't say nothing bad about that girl for her to go off the way she did. She was like, listen, she could sing down, but me and her don't get along. So she don't think that she would do it. And then K. Michelle heard it, that she talked about her, talked about her man, talked about their relationship. And I was just like, was it that damn serious? You already did it. Let me on for this. Let me on now just for a minute. Why? What you gonna say? What is you gonna say? Because listen, y'all know I don't see it for I don't, but the way she came off at her, I was just like, damn, Kay. Well, I put it in the thing. I might have to send it to you because it don't look like you can click it. Can you? Oh, yeah, you can click it. There you go. Just click on it. Because I was like, well, damn. Like, did Tamar piss in your cornflakes, K. Michelle? What happened? Oh, dear God. Here you go.
No. I ain't gonna be on. I'm not gonna hijack your live. I'm gonna get off. I'm not hitting hijack your live. But this is why I say what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, excuse me. But this is why I don't feel like she needs to apologize. I feel like the only reason why people feel like she needs to apologize is because of the whole suicide attempt thing. And I feel like if she apologizes now, then people will be saying she's fake as hell for apologizing. Like when Toya's brothers were killed and she reached out and said she wanted to put the beef to rest or whatever, he was called fake for doing that. So if she come out and say anything to Tamar, they'll be trying to say, oh, she's being fake or she's only doing this because she wants some attention. She don't need to apologize to Tamar. They both have said and done reckless ass shit to everybody. So therefore, I mean to each other and everybody, but to each other. So I don't think she needs to apologize to her. And this is coming from a person that's a fan of K Michelle's and has been fucking annoyed with her for the last couple of months now. She don't need to apologize to Tamar. It's not even gonna be nah. For
But
what?
when you put it in that light, I agree. I can agree with that.
It's no point. Like when she's like if she say anything about this woman, like cause you know when the shit first came out that Tamar tried to kill herself or whatever, you know, they ultimately pointed the finger at her. They blamed her for it. She's the reason why she wanted to kill herself. She's the reason. She's the reason. So imagine how that would feel for a person to have a beef with somebody, and then all of a sudden, you know, they all point the finger at her, blaming her for the whole thing, calling her a bully. You know what I mean? When they're both Pisces, they're the same
Right.
damn bitch.
Right.
They said horrible things to one another. I mean, it is what it came. K Michelle tried to kill herself too, but people don't know that. I mean,
when you put it that way, you're right. You're right. I get it. Because for me, it was just like, damn. Like, I mean, she gave you credit, and she was just like, you know, she really don't care for me. I really don't care for her, so I don't think that'll ever happen.
but I did say on one of my Yes for the Mess videos that she was out of pocket for coming to Tamar like that when her energy should have been to T.S. Madison. That's why I don't.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
but that's her energy should have been over there because T.S. Madison don't like K Michelle anyway, so that's the only reason why she brought it up in the first place. Now Tamar didn't do shit. All she did was the whole. That may have been a bit extra, but if she would have responded, it still would have been an issue. So that was the one time I was on Tamar's side when it came down to the K Michelle shit. That's the one time I was on her side. But other than that, no. But I don't wish no bad on the girl though, because I mean I had my bouts. I've spoken out about my own bouts with depression and suicide and all this other stuff. So I never down a person when they already down. So nah, but that no, 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 no apology, none. They just not speak on each other. Period.
True.
So just let it go. Just let it go. And what's this stuff with? Speaking of T.S. Madison, because I said I'm not gonna hijack your live. I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer. But what is the stuff with T.S. Madison and this? Didn't they fall out last year?
Well, they fell out last year. They did, and then Gio spoke about it in February, and he said in February this is the last time he was going to come live and address T.S. Madison about anything. So then he came back a couple days ago with the same shit, saying that you know. T.S. Madison be dogging him out on her Patreon, and you know people don't know that because they got to pay to see it, and if they want to hear her dogging him out, to go pay $5 on Patreon and da 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 da. But my whole thing about it is, she don't like you, so of course she's gonna talk shit about you. And if you gonna take the high road, then just take the high road. Like I don't know. And then he got up there and alluded to the fact that she might have HIV.
What does that have
now
to do
he
with
didn't, yeah, because he was like, well, I also heard somebody say that they saw her HIV medicine on her countertops, but I'm not saying she has HIV. And I said, well, because you implied it, now people are going to go to her and be like, well, you know, he's saying that you got HIV because somebody said that they saw this, that, and this. So now that's about to be a whole nother can of worms.
And now that's going to be stuck to T.S. Madison now. That's going to be
exactly
stuck. Like, it's going to be stuck. Like at this point, like when people put out something derogatory, not really derogatory, but when somebody puts out something that's slanderous against you, that it's going to forever be stuck with you, even if it's not true. Every time they see you, that's going to be the first thing they talk about is she got HIV. You know, it's just like when Kaya came out and said like years ago that Kaya was positive. People still saying it.
Yeah, so, and I believed that for a long ass time.
Yeah, like
I was what it was.
People still say that, like that's why I don't really try to because I don't know these folks, so I don't really try to sit there and say little shit. They're just like in the comments right now, somebody's saying K Michelle coochie stink. I've been around K Michelle, never smelled her coochie before.
Right.
So now I can honestly say that I've been around her before. I ain't never smelled coochie before. Never smelled. I haven't. So I can only say that. But
well, are you ready for your interview tonight?
Yes, I was just about to say something about that just then. I said to answer that question, it's not just my interview, it's everybody else's interview. I just took out the time at random because I didn't think he was gonna respond. But I randomly reached out to him and asked would he be willing to do it. And I had wrote him like days ago and he had responded like 2 days later. And I was like, okay. Because I didn't think he was gonna respond. I didn't think he was gonna respond, but he did, so I'm excited about it. I wonder how it's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I feel as though we do these people justice, especially with him, because everybody to production basically done shaded that boy. So he needs some place to say what he got to say.
Yeah, he do. Because I know he did a live. Remember Jamar was on live with us, and he said that Brandon had did a live like a while ago, but I never saw it. So I guess this is the time where we can all ask him what we need to ask him, and because he said that he willing to. We can ask him anything. Ain't nothing off limits with him. We can ask him anything, and he's willing to answer it. That's what he told me. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, if that's what he wants.
Yes, that's what he said. That's exactly what he said. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait till we talk about everything because it's a lot. As far as the show is concerned, though, this is gonna be the first person we interview, right? Like officially interview.
From G Status?
Yeah. Even though Delicious and Farah has jumped in the lives here and there, but there wasn't a
interview. Well, he'd be the second one. The first official interview was with our guy on our channel.
Yeah.
So this will be the first one with him. This is gonna be interesting. Now I wonder who's gonna ask for interviews once he finishes talking, because I'm more than sure somebody gonna be like, "Oh no, hell no! When can I come up?"
Right. But who else do you want to interview off the show?
Quite honestly, on some real, and I know I get him a lot, but I do want to have Charlie interviewed, and I want to keep.
He just shared my post just now. As a matter of fact, he just shared my story to his story just now. He just did, literally.
Yeah. I feel like it's only right because we already did our guy, so we may as well do Charlie and we can hear his side. And then I want to interview a king, Lord Jesus.
I think I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
Why you don't want to interview a king?
I think he gonna be rambling and shit, and I ain't got time for this shit right there. Like, my facial expression gonna be off the chain, and I'm gonna pray about it.
Right. Like I want to interview Devon too. I love Devon. Oh, Devon ain't there to me.
Yeah, most definitely. I want to interview Devon. I really do. What about 4?
Oh no, you can have that. Now,
no, I didn't say I wanted to. I asked if you wanted to.
Because I don't have nothing nice to say. And my mama always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Like, he is starting too many riffs with people in the show already. Like, and it's gotten to a point where it got to be too much. You're going to spit on somebody, mama, and all the rest of that stuff. No.
Mm-mm. Now, he said he going to spit on somebody, mama. Who mama he said he going to spit on?
I think he said Tramel. He was going to spit on his mama. He see his mama, he was going to spit on her. Yeah, because he's saying that. Well, I think what they're saying is that he thinks Tramel put his address and his phone number on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. And that's basically why he don't deal with Tramel like that. But surprisingly, him and Tramel's boyfriend are cool with each other. So
how does that work?
That's that. See, I would interview Tramel and I'd get Tramel's side of the story, but that spirit not coming on my channel. Nope. Yes, bitch gonna have to do it.
I don't think nobody wants, because I don't know. He might not even want to come on our shit, to be honest. I don't know, because you know some of these people. L Teddy not gonna have him on his channel.
Oh, I know you, Amber. You done lost your brain. You already know L Teddy is not gonna have him on his channel.
L Teddy not making him. Ford does not make the show entertaining.
He don't. He don't.
He does not make the show entertaining. Like, let's just be real. He does not, and he's barely been on to make it entertaining. So no, like it's Devon and his antics for me, and all of his urban slang for me. That's what it is. I don't. Ford doesn't do anything for me. Period.
Ford don't do nothing. I can that. Yes, Ford. Well, you can have that young rich skinny.
Y'all find that unnecessary ass shade and all this extra bullshit he do is entertaining. I don't find it entertaining. Like, you ain't gotta do all that to be entertaining. That shit is annoying.
Yeah, as hell. And I just no. He trying too hard, and I feel like just be yourself. You don't have to try that hard. Be yourself.
Like I don't know, but it is what it is. Like if he were to come on our platform, any one of our platforms, fine. But I don't know.
I'd be in the bushes. I'll be in the bushes. I'll be in the bushes.
I have to sit here and do that interview with Mitch that time. I know you could do that.
That's
y'all
different.
Y'all made me do that.
If he be on anybody's interview, okay, fine. But I ain't got much to say. I'ma just be there, and I'ma soak it all in. If he asks me a question or my opinion, I'm gonna give him to it respectfully. But other than that, I'm gonna pull what you did during that interview with Mitch. Cause you sure just sat there like.
I mean, cause like when we were sitting there interviewing Mitch, I think I had came in right after y'all started. So it was like when I came in, y'all were basically like talking about the situation between him and Chance. And you and L Teddy was saying what y'all was saying, and I ain't say nothing because we already know how I felt about it. So I ain't feel like going back and forth with y'all. So that's why I was sitting there like. It really didn't have nothing to do with Mitch. It was just about the conversation all together. I'm like, we still talking about this. I'm not gonna say
right.
This. I'm not gonna speak on this. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna let them have it. I ain't saying nothing. So that's why I came across like I had negative energy towards him. It ain't had nothing to do with him. To be honest, it was just about this. I was over talking about that all together.
Right.
I was over. I was over that topic altogether. So
right.
when I said what I said to him, I said when I felt like I needed to speak, I did speak, and like I didn't switch up when I was on the interview. Everything that I had to say, I said it. So I wasn't gonna change it.
Child.
I
wish Corday came back, even though I couldn't stand him. Child. Don't nobody see it for Corday at all. How Tramel get a boyfriend and he was on a date on the other? Yeah, how did that work? Because I said the same thing.
It's been over a year since they filmed that stuff, so anything could have happened in between time.
I mean, I guess. I ain't never seen the boyfriend. Is he cuter than Ike?
I ain't seen him. So.
I ain't seen him either. I know that's right, Tramel. Keep your man to yourself, because you know us. We will take your man child.
Or come up with a story about what we heard about him.
Right. Child. Your whole face though, Scotty told that you was done with it before it started. It did. He was completely over it. He ain't had no time for it. He said, "Child, please. I'm only here because they asked me to."
We didn't interview nobody off the come up like that though. We ain't interview
Nobody.
nobody.
Nobody, because it really won't nothing. I mean, it
It
now,
was like a chance, and then we interviewed Mitch.
yeah, and that
We
was
didn't
it.
even get to interview Montel like we wanted to. I guess we were just over it by that point. We didn't want to interview nobody
We
else.
were, because I did want to interview with him. I wanted to interview him, and I wanted to interview Spanky.
Yeah, I did too, but it was kind of like we were over it by that point. Like we was, because I didn't even review the last part of the reunion.
Me neither. Me neither. Did you hear anything about Dre Simba supposed to be positive?
Mm-hmm.
They kept talking about it in the comments, and I was looking like, "What y'all talk about?" I ain't heard nothing about that.
I ain't never heard that. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. That's his business. So I ain't saying
it is. If it listen, it's Ken business. Speaking of Ken sent me a friend request on Instagram the other day. I said, "Oh,
Ken?
Did you?" Yeah, from the Real Hot Boys of Houston.
Oh, the Real Hot Boys. Oh, I don't think none of them added me, child.
Yeah, me either. That's why I was shocked that he came out of nowhere sending me a friend request. I said, "Oh, okay. I mean, he cute or whatever. I mean, I ain't no problem with it." But I heard he was messing around with Dre Simba though. But
I'm still kind of perturbed by that whole thing that happened when we were talking to Delicious and we were made to come across like we were attacking her. Like I'm still kind of irritated by that. So
me too. Nobody attacked her. Nobody raised their voice at her. We ain't cuss her out. We explained how we felt. She explained how she felt. Everybody was adults about it. I mean, I don't know what more they want.
Like, and we didn't make her come on. That's another thing.
At all.
Come on. She wanted to come on and she wanted to apologize. That's it. Didn't nobody make her do anything. So
and what I give to Delicious is even when she went on his live and he was ranting and raving, she still apologized. She said, "Well, listen, I felt like I should have apologized. It wasn't right. I shouldn't have said it." Even though he was trying to hype her up, like, trying to get her all amped up and this, that, and this. She didn't allow it to happen. That's why I'm still featuring her.
Yeah, like I'm over it though. Like that irritated me, and I'm still kind of irritated by that. Like, don't sit up there and try to make it sound like we attacked Delicious and made it sound like like we were just trying to make her do some shit. Like we didn't even ask her to come on live. She came on, she wanted to speak her piece, and that's that. Because she already knew that she was gonna be coming under fire with that shit in the first place. So which she was just like Charlie came under fire about what he said. So come on now, like, but whatever. That's why I there's nothing. I ain't even addressed the shit. I ain't whatever.
Right. Now I would like for Dre Simba to come on and explain why he feels the way that he feels about that, and why did he get up here and make it seem as if we made her do anything. I want to see if he got balls enough to do it. You have balls enough to say it, so you should be able to have the same balls to come up here and explain to us your position in all of this. Because we didn't make her do anything. And where did you get that from?
It ain't like we counseled her. It ain't like we did none of it. All we did was speak how we felt about the word itself and the usage of it and how we feel about people that's not our race that says it. That's it. Like we didn't, it was a civil conversation. That's all that it was. So for that alone just irks me. Like I don't like for nobody to try to create some type of narrative or whatever. What the fuck ever. Like, but if y'all want to have him on, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just want him to explain himself. I want to know. And listen, everybody got their own viewpoints.
My facial expression is gonna be on 10 though.
I know it. He gonna know him. He gonna say something about it too. I ain't got time. I ain't got no time. Lord, I ain't got no time.
I mean, that irritated me though, because we didn't do anything to Delicious. Like we really didn't. Like, And if he wanted to, like if he felt some kind of way about what we were doing, he could have came on the live too. The link was in the chat box, but okay, whatever. You can tell I'm still real irritated with that.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
Because it wasn't like that. But you know.
It wasn't. It was he went way overboard. I just think he just wanted to be seen. He wanted to have something to say. He wanted to be recognized. Girl, we see you. You ain't had to do all that.
Right, like you ain't got to do all that now. Like you know, like we didn't do anything to Delicious. We didn't even drag Delicious. Like we could have just had her up here and cussed her the fuck out, but we did.
At
I can't
all.
speak. It was a very mature conversation, like a very
Mhm.
mature conversation. That's it. She apologized. She owned her shit, and that was it. So,
Exactly.
but okay, okay, whatever.
Whew. What
But
time is it?
it's like, well, I'm guessing it's 3 o'clock on your end because it's 2 o'clock here.
Damn, it's 3 o'clock already? Shit.
Yeah, and I'm off of work now. If I was at work, it'll still be 10 o'clock.
Hey, right, ain't that how it be?
Like,
That's exactly how it be.
like time take its time when you at work, but when you at home, the day go by so fast,
Hmm.
crazy. But I think besides that interview, I don't know if I'm putting out any content today because ain't nothing really going on in the blogs really that I want to talk about.
Yeah, ain't nothing going on.
It's been
I
really
still got to
slow.
do P Valley. I'm a why they'll get it sometime this week.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I gotta catch up. Um,
El Teddy review. Oh dear Lord, El Teddy is reviewing the Potomac Housewives.
I just got that notification about a minute ago. I can't wait to
Well,
see what he did.
well, listen, El Teddy 27, y'all also is reviewing the Real Housewives of Potomac, and that's gonna be a key. So going over there to El Teddy 27 official, because Lord Jesus, I ain't know he watched it. So I know this is about to be hilarious. P Valley was so good last night. First of all, hey Darlinda Tracy TV, what you got going on, sis? And I heard it was good. I'm gonna
Oh
watch it. I'm
yeah.
gonna watch it when I get off
Um,
here.
maybe I'll talk. No, I'm not because they. Maybe I'll talk about the fact that Brandy said that there's like she was in discussions about a Moesha reboot, but I don't think that deserves a whole video. I think I could just say what I need to say about that right here. I don't think she should do one
A
for it.
reboot?
Yeah, a
I don't
Moesha.
think so either.
Everybody's
I don't think-
like most of the people that matters is dead on this show. Like
Yeah.
it's like Andel is dead,
Mm-hmm.
Hakeem is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Kim sounds like a man when she talks.
Mm-hmm.
Nisi looks stressed and depressed
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Frank got a bad hairline.
Yeah.
Um, Miles, I think he's always in trouble. And don't he have an issue with alcohol or something? I don't know.
Yeah, he does.
Um, and that's it. I
Yeah.
mean, like I don't know what's going on with Fredro Starr. I don't know what's going on with him. I think the last time I saw him, he was on the Breakfast Club. And I think he went off on Charlemagne or something like that. I don't know.
Oh God.
You know, Dee's still around.
Yeah,
She's
she's still around.
still around. So I'm like, what could we possibly get from a Moesha reboot? Like, I don't.
And what would the premise be? Because then that mean we got to have Ray J up there.
Yeah, like what would the premise be at this point? And then, like, how are we gonna address the death of Hakeem and Andale? Like, are they gonna mention it at all about
Right.
how about what happened to them, how they're gonna write that in? That's kind of
Right.
like when Whitney Houston had passed away, and they was in talks for like a Waiting to Exhale too, because she did. They were supposed to do like a second part to Waiting to Exhale because she had wrote a whole book. My mama got the book. She had wrote a whole book and everything. They was supposed to do another thing with it. But then Whitney died. So everybody's like, well, I feel like they should still do it. Why?
Why?
That ship
Why?
is sailed. That ship sailed
Yeah.
when Whitney passed away. It ain't no
Yeah.
point in going away next year without Whitney Houston being a part.
Yeah.
And
I
honestly,
don't see the purpose in it.
the only reboot I would really be interested in seeing, honestly, is Living Single. That's the only one I want to see. And
I'm here for it.
that's the only one I want to see. And I remember we were talking about Living Single on Facebook last night, and somebody said that they didn't like the way it ended, so to speak. Like they said, okay, we knew that Khadijah and Scooter was gonna get back together. That was obvious. But then they said we kind of knew that Kyle and Max was gonna get back together. That's kind of obvious. And of course, we knew that Sinclair and Overton was gonna get married. Of course, they were gonna get married. There was no doubt about it.
Right.
But when it came down to Regine, it was, it was cool that she got her little millionaire at the end of the show, but I felt like that was predictable. I'd rather her had been with Russell, to be honest. That's how I feel.
Me too. Me
That's
too. Russell was so cute to me back in the day. Me too.
Russell was cute. And I feel like Regine probably really liked him. For real, for real. She just was too stuck up to really admit this shit, but I believe she really liked him. And I feel like they would
I
have been
believe she
great.
did too. I do too.
That's what I think. I really believe it.
I mean, listen, I'm here for it.
They're just like how they ended the Parkers and made her marry Professor Ogilvy. Like, girl, really?
But you know what, though? I love the Parkers. Now, I did feel like they could have done a reboot of the Parkers because that ended a little bit flat for me too. I mean,
yeah, because I didn't like that she married Professor Ogilvy. I just
why?
After 5 seasons, you just saying you love Miss Parker, really?
I mean,
I would have rather them play. I would have rather them play that up like that. They knew it was gonna be a last season, so I would have been fine with it if they would have just played it, would have built it up throughout the season. But you gonna wait till the end of the season to say, "I love Miss Parker." Oh, now.
I'm mad at the way you said it.
Now you do. Oh Lord, somebody brought up Nene. See, I said I'm gonna be on here long. I'm sorry, Terrence. I was not trying to take over your life.
You good? Who said something about Nene?
But Joshua said something about Nene. He asked, was Nene gonna be on the next season? It don't look like she is. I wish she would just say that she's not going to be on it. Because you threatening
I feel the same way.
You threatening to sue Bravo. You putting Bravo on blast. You think they want you back on their show? Really? Then you want your castmates to support your movement. Please.
What? Well, we all know what castmate ain't gonna support it. Kenya, Candy, Cynthia. I guess her and Marlo's still cool. I guess her and Pennywise still cool. I don't like Nene just Nene just irritates me.
She can go. Like, just go. You don't want to be here. Just go.
Yeah,
like,
just leave.
Just go. Like, you've been complaining about the show for the last couple of years. Like, my problem with Nene is that she don't stand on what the fuck she be saying she is. Like, 1 minute, I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the head honcho. I'm this. I'm that. I'm the one. But then when it comes, or you sit on the real, what is it? Watch What Happened Live. Get your reads together. I'm coming for you, bitches. Get your reads together. Then you go to the virtual ass reunion. Then the girls got their reads together and you can't handle it. So now you ganged up on. But you called them all out though. You called them all out though.
They read her ass down. Do you hear me? Especially Kenya.
The only person that didn't read her was Eva. Eva lost all across the board. Like,
she did. Like I don't mind Eva, but I ain't gotta have her. I ain't gotta have her because she didn't have much of a storyline. She was pregnant, so
Right. Mm-mm. I cannot, like, no. Like, Nene, just go. Like, go. Like, if you're gonna stay, stay. But if you not, just go. The show will
just
be just
go.
fine without your ass. Go. Go. Just go. You know
But
what I
see, if
mean?
she goes, it's gonna be considered a read.
That's why she don't
It
want to go.
is. That's why she don't want to be read. But either way, you gonna get read. So I mean,
Just go.
you know.
Just get the fuck on. Like, just go. Like, the show, it's time for the show to be shook up anyway. It's about time for him to get rid of some of y'all anyway. And I got a feeling of what they're going to do is get rid of some of these older girls first, but piece
Mhm,
by piece. If Nene
mhm.
gone, I swear I believe Cynthia gonna be gone after season 13. And she should be.
I personally feel like if Nene go, her sidekick Portia gonna go.
Oh no, Portia ain't going. She's still
I
on the
think so.
show.
'Cause I guess her and King done fell out again. Why I don't know.
But see, Portia said something about the new girls on Dish Nation. She said she out here for the new girls coming along. So the only thing I could see happening is her getting with these new girls and getting her own little clique, propped up with these new girls and shit like that. That's the only thing I could see. And then it was rumors going around saying that Tanya was gonna get a peach, but she's not getting no fucking peach. But whoever put that lie out, she ain't getting no peach. And on top of that, her man don't want nothing to do with the show no more due to the whole cookie lady thing. He don't even want to be on the show no more. So
Well,
I
that's
don't
his fault.
know. And I don't even know that. I don't even think that Tanya is gonna get the official housewife thing. She just gonna be popping up because her husband don't want to be on the show.
Listen, I ain't feel bad for ain't his name Peter Paul, whichever one, because I
Oh,
believe that cookie lady. I do. I believe every word that cookie lady had to say. I do believe she probably talked to him. He hunted her down and he got her number. I do believe that.
I
Now
believe
I
it.
ain't saying he laid down with her and all of that. I ain't saying all of that, but I do believe he got her number.
Right.
Melody Holt and Drew would be a good addition. Add Phaedra as a friend.
God, I wish I would leave Phaedra where she is.
She already given us fake storylines on Marriage Boot Camp. So what y'all think she gonna come to the Housewives and do?
I can tell you what she's gonna do. Give fake storylines. She like this. I wish I would just put that to rest. Phaedra does not need to come back. I don't want to see
She
her.
don't. I
Like,
don't want to see her either. She don't do nothing for me.
it's not, and you know what? It's not even about the King thing at this point. For me, it's not even about that. It's about the fact that she's not gonna keep it real with herself or nobody else. That's my biggest issue with her. She's not gonna keep it real like these other girls keep it real most of the time. Phaedra
Mm-hmm.
not gonna keep it 100 with her life. Period. She not. She
Mm-hmm.
not. Like even on season 7 when she was going through the shit with Apollo. She also was going through that whole trial with Angela Stanton at the time. Why wasn't that on the show? Oh, because she don't want to know nothing about that. And I read that book and I believe every motherfucking thing she said. Just let you know. I read it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
I believe it too. I look. I don't want. I ain't gotta have Phaedra. I ain't gotta have Nene. And
Mm-mm.
I love Cynthia, but I ain't gotta have her either.
I don't know. How has she made it by this long?
I
How?
don't know.
She
I
should have
don't
been
know.
gone.
I guess because they just needed a supermodel up there, so why not just keep her? I don't know. I don't know, because and I
She
love
can go
Cynthia.
after this
Please don't get me
season. She can
wrong,
go after this season. She
but
can go after this
her
season.
daughter being gay couldn't. It won't. That fell flat for me. Like, girl, that's your daughter's story. But what you got going on? And then with Mike, I mean, unless her and Mike really get married, I mean, that's a storyline.
Yeah, but after that, she can go. Once she walk down that aisle, she can walk her ass off the show. Look at them. what's her name? I don't want to say her name wrong. Is it Henrietta? I think that's her name.
Henrietta, what she say?
She talking about us. She said we have a great friendship. We do.
We do.
It ain't even been a year yet. It's almost a year.
Yeah, almost. When? In September, October, somewhere around there.
September or October. It's somewhere around there. Like it was like yeah. I think it's October though. October. But yeah, it's listen, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't think that me and Terrence would be friends though. When I first started talking to him, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, because I said, but I think I said this to Terrence before. I never really, because I have a best friend on here already, Jamar, and then I have
Mm-hmm.
people that I'm friends with on here, or people that I'm cool with on here, and I never thought that I would even be, friends with another YouTuber after the shit I went through in the past with being friends with YouTubers. I didn't think I'd ever do it again, but then
Mm-hmm.
Terrence came along. Somebody just recommended his videos or something like that. 'Cause we would just talk about basketball wise. That's really how we became where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that happened. I watched this shit, and then he started watching mine, and then we started following each other. Then that's how it happened. Like after a while, we exchanged numbers and stuff like that. And again, that was at probably the most terrible time in life for me at that time. But I can honestly say that he has been a good friend to me, even though it's only been a few months. He has been a good friend to me, and I can see it continuing as time go on.
Mm-hmm.
Now we will bump heads sometimes and have disagreements on things sometimes, but it's never that serious to where
Yeah.
I go on YouTube and air each other out and all this other stuff, or go on Instagram and throw shit
Oh,
at each other. Nah.
I
So
ain't about that. I never agree with that. Cause that's what everybody, the minute they fall out with somebody, they go airing out all their business. I never understood that.
I ain't never been like that. I ain't never been like that. Period. Like even though my situation, they didn't air out my business, but I had to find out on YouTube that we had an issue though. So where you could
Mm-hmm.
easily pick up the phone and just say, call somebody and say you got a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'd rather you call me and curse me the fuck out before you go on live and shit or Instagram or whatever else and air me the fuck out and curse me out in front of people. Like, because once you do that, and
Right.
I think you agree with me when I say this, but like once you bring the audience into it, it's gonna amplify it because now you feel like you got something to prove now. Now, oh, this motherfucker went in on me in front of all these people. Now I know I got to go in, and then it goes to other levels at that point. It's like
Mm-hmm.
so,
And nobody got no
yeah,
time for it, y'all.
mm-mm, nah. So yeah,
Of course. And the feeling is mutual. Me and Scotty gonna do some things together. We gonna do some things. Quiet as it's kept. We might just do a nasty laugh when basketball wives come on and just air out all them bitches. Why not?
right. You know,
For real, for real.
as a matter of fact, me and Jamal was talking about something for our show. We had mentioned your name though. I know you would do it, but I don't know what the topic would be. Cause I know we had another one. Cause I know the cast me I was on one time, and then we were talking about some, and then we said on one episode we were gonna talk about the worst jobs we ever had or some shit like that. And I know cast me I agreed to do it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, just let me know. You know I do it.
Yeah. So Phaedra Man. That's not Phaedra Man.
That ain't favor, man.
That's not her name.
Do y'all not watch our reviews? It's fake. It's
That
fake.
is
It's
not
fake.
her
It's
name.
fake. It's fake. Trust me, it's fake, y'all. That's why they not lovey-dovey and hugging on each other. You saw he was supposed to kiss on the lips. He ain't even do it. He gave her a little fifth grade elementary kiss on the cheek. Well, you can have Medina because according to y'all trying to get me to spill teas. That brother that told me all that man tea, y'all not gonna get me to do it. I tell Scotty, but they gonna be up here.
Why you don't never tell me nothing?
Oh, child.
People, they don't never reach out to me.
I'm telling you, just like one of Jamal Bryant concubines. Well, not as concubine. I ain't gonna do my sis like that because she was in the dark like all the other one was, and she sent me all kind of tea about that man. That's where that screenshot came from on my video last night. That was just a little light. I ain't going deep. I wish she'd give me the green light to do it because I will. Because Giselle, I can't.
Amber, it's 7 hour time. Like let's not forget now. It's 8 Terrence time. It's 7 hour time. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to be an hour late for the damn interview.
And Young Rich keeps saying that the men on Love and Marriage Huntsville are DL. I don't know that. I don't know that.
I don't think
you said you don't think so? I don't think so either. I don't
get no good vibes from them.
Me neither. I don't want that one up, so it don't matter to me. But I spell it. No, I ain't gonna do that.
And you know what? The last time Marriage Boot Camp, the season before this one, the last time that I said something about I believe a nigga was gay, his family members came under my damn video mad as fuck because I said it. But I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. I believe that Michelle Lacy nigga was a little bit sweet. I said what I said. I ain't say it was true.
Me too.
True. I just said I believe he a little bit sweet. That's all I said.
Me too. You ain't the only one.
Y'all want to get mad and say, and then you know what's really funny? They said they jealous because he jealous because you own and he not. Girl, he's on reality TV. He's gonna be talked about, and I get paid to talk about this nigga anyway, so I ain't got no reason to be upset.
Exactly.
That's what they fail to understand. And I was going in on him. I was sitting in the hotel bathroom talking about him, and I was still getting paid for that. So stop.
Okay. Get out y'all feelings. We don't know none of these people. It's jokes and games.
It's like get out of like it's not like I'm going like completely in on them. Like I'm just giving y'all a little bit of jokes, like straight up. Yeah, no, no, Josh. I know what you're talking about. That happened to me too, but this did happen last season of Marriage Boot Camp, and that's why I just stopped viewing it all together. I ain't have time. But Lisa Nicole's, you remember Lisa Nicole from Married to Medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her husband's brother commented under my post one time, like just trying to defend him, and I don't care.
Right.
What in the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Right. And see, with me, it's the complete opposite. They family come up here and just run me all they tea. They be like, yeah, you right, he ain't shit. And because this done happen and that done happen, they don't do me like they give me the tea.
Exactly.
Because, I expected Medina brother to be like, no, hold on, bro. Like, now, blame that on Phaedra. My brother ain't like that. He gave me a whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, it is what it is, child. Like, I don't give a fuck. They can stay mad all the fuck they want to. And then, but see, people always want. See, let me tell you something else too. People love to try to drag us because we sitting on YouTube at our house doing videos. But y'all don't realize these same people we talk about, they watching our shit now. You think they're not, but they are. Because when I drag the shit out of Prima Donna, like Terrence them love to say, which I did drag the shit out of her. Amara like came in my DMs after I dragged her ass, saying how much she loved my recaps. I know she did. I did drag the shit out of Prima Donna. I did.
Yes, them people watch. They may not always see it, but they watch.
Just like R&B Divas, when I was like Leela James had tweeted me and said she watched my shit. Don Juan from the Housewives, he watched my shit too.
Mm-hmm.
He watched my shit. They know I be dragging their ass. They know.
Right. And they ain't in their bag, so don't y'all get in y'all bag. It's just what they do. That comes with the territory.
They know. So like they could cut it out with all that. Like, but it's funny because I really wish, I just hope that one day I could get one of these reality stars on our platform and interview
Me
them. But
too.
the main person that I wanted to talk, the main people I want to talk to the most is OG, and I want to talk
Hmm.
to C. And I also had want to talk to Jennifer's friend Dominique too. I want to
Hmm.
talk to three of those girls. One day, I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere. One day we're gonna get to do that. I feel
Okay.
like it can happen.
Okay. I'm down
I
for
feel like it can happen. I think because to be honest, it's too. I feel like it's too late in the game for this one though. But like one of those girls from Surviving R. Kelly, like
it. Hmm.
I want to interview one of them. I want to interview
Hmm.
Javante, and I wanted to interview Tiffany.
Hmm.
I want to interview both of them because I follow both of them on Instagram, and they do respond. So
Oh,
I'm like, I thought about
I'm
it. I
with
said,
you.
right. I thought about it. Though. I'm like, it's months after the show. Why would I want to interview them now?
Good.
I thought about it though. Like, I think that some people, if they're not too big for their britches, they'll do it.
They'll do it. They'll do it.
I feel like they'll do it if they're not too big for their britches. Like, straight up. But I did want to talk to CC, OG, and Dominique though.
I'm down for it. And if it can happen when the season is about to happen or right before it do, that'll even be better.
Right. I'm gonna put that in the atmosphere. I'm really gonna try to do that. I'm gonna
Hmm.
see.
I'm gonna try too because I follow OG. OG,
Yeah, me
she liked
too.
a couple of comments that I did, so I'll
Me
put
too.
it up in the atmosphere too. Shit. But look, y'all, it's been almost 2 hours, and me and Scotty had so much fun up here gagging with y'all. But we gonna have to get up out of here, child, because my computer died.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in a couple of hours. How many hours is gonna be? Like 4 or 5 hours. We'll see y'all like 4 or 5 hours
Yeah,
on my channel. And who is Melody?
girl from Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Pay that a girl. Melody ain't gonna want to do no interview with me. I be going in on Melody.
Oh, I don't even watch this show, so. But y'all will see us. Y'all see us in a couple of hours on my channel. We're gonna interview Brandon Carson. It's gonna be me, Terrence, the rest of the Justice League, and Jamar. The only person that's not gonna be able to do it is L Teddy, and that's because he gets off a little bit later in the
Hmm.
day, so he won't be able to. But the rest of us will be in the building, and we'll
That's
be
right.
vibing. Bye, D. I might slide in on you
Daddy,
after we get off of here.
child. Anyway,
But
I
I see
love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And yes, definitely make sure to have y'all asses there at Scotty's channel because he gonna give us the tea, and I don't want y'all to miss it.
yes, we really don't. It's gonna be good. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. This is your shit. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on and beat off of here. You can go on and close it. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right.
And until next time, you all, thank you so much to my special guest, Scotty. I love y'all. Definitely make sure to be there or be square. And until next time, I'm going to let y'all later. Baggert. Do you like what you feel? Mm-mm-mm.